All right, so real talk. Let's have a real conversation about this world, this society, and how screwed up it is. So, let me give you an example. I'll share from my own personal experience. So, back when I was doing everything wrong, and when I was living the wrong way and creating a lot of chaos and spreading a lot of negativity, I could expect from that the results of that would be people giving me answers I didn't like, or that I would that nothing would work out for me. For example, I'm using drugs. I go to the dentist. The dentist tells me it's X amount of dollars to get my teeth fixed. I don't have the money because I've spent all my money on drugs. Therefore, I can't get my teeth fixed. Okay, I understand. It's an obscene amount anyway. I was pissed off to hear about the amount anyway. But now that I'm 4 years sober and I'm doing all the right things and I'm making a life for myself and I help other people and I'm a decent member of society, all these things, you go to the dentist, they tell you it's $3,500 for one tooth, just as an example. Otherwise, the tooth will have to get pulled and you'll have to have a big old gap in your teeth. But if it's fixable, why can't we fix it? Oh, because you don't have the money. So therefore, you have to be rich or somebody who has the resources to have good teeth. Do you see the messaging behind that and what we've decided in this society, that you have to make a certain amount of money or have money to be able to have nice teeth? So if you have money, you can have nice teeth, but if you don't have money and you need something done to your teeth, you can't get it done. But you can always opt for the cheaper option, which is to pull the tooth out, and then you can look like a hillbilly when you're trying to be on camera and stuff like that, or when you're just out at work. So it's kind of it's really messed up, because not only are they telling you that you have to work 40 hours a week to not be able to afford anything. Think about it. It doesn't make any sense. It would be one thing in this game, in this life, if the playing field was even. But it's not. And I'm seeing that now, and it pisses me off. I'm so angry right now. Like, I want to do something. And I'm so angry. That's why I have to get on here and voice this, because this anger is like eating me up inside, because I'm not out there doing the wrong thing. I'm doing the right thing. And I pay taxes like everybody else, and I do everything that I'm supposed to do, or what I think I'm supposed to do, and all these things. And still, you're going to tell me that you can't help me? And it's not just the dentist office. It's everywhere that I go. It's with the driver's license. It's at the fucking DMV. It's at... anytime I call an insurance company, anytime I want to better my health, I'm trying to think of another example. Oh, my student loans. Another fucking lovely little... So I know there's this mindset out there, and I want to cut this off right from the beginning. The mindset of, oh, well, you went to college, and you should pay for your debt. It's your debt. You went to college. They're your teeth. You're the one who decided to use drugs. I shouldn't have to pay. I shouldn't have to pay for your teeth and your decision to damage your teeth. That's one perspective, and that's one way to look at things. If that's the way that you want to live, that's the way our society is currently set up, where everybody to each their own. That's when something happens to you, God forbid, that's when the out-of-pocket comes. That's where you have to cough up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. I got a quote from my mouth, $13,000. So, and that was 3 years ago. And because I didn't get anything done, that number has gone up because I couldn't afford it back then. So this ties me into, okay, here's the story. You go to school your whole life, starting at whatever age, I don't know, pre-K, kindergarten. You go to school. You have to go there for 6, 7 hours a day, sit in these classrooms, learning bullshit. Fucking hated school. And then there's bells to tell you when to get up, when to sit down, when to eat. I mean, it's like either prison or work, and that's what they're training you for. So you go there to be trained how to enter the workforce, to become a servant of the capitalist system and machine. And so you do that. After that, then you're told, and you actually believe, that if you go to college and you get a degree, that you will be able to leverage your degree in an interview to be able to make more money, enough money to be able to afford a house, to be able to pay back your student loan debt, and to be able to afford any other expenses that come up just by living life, just by being a human being. Things happen, accidents happen, teeth get cavities, people get ill, things happen. You might have to go to court one day, you might have to take off from work. Why aren't there things in place to make sure that we're okay financially when these things come up? Because there's not, because it's not designed to. You're supposed to figure out how you're supposed to take off. You have to take off from work, so you have to go crying to your boss. Oh, I have to take the day off because I have something coming up, and you have to beg your boss for a day off that's not paid. And so you lose money there, using your time to go down to an appointment or somewhere you have to be, where they want more of your money, which sets you back for the next week or the next 2 weeks when you get paid, because you get paid every fucking 2 weeks. Like, what kind of shit is that? You do your work and then they pay you 2 weeks later. Like, fuck off. So you do all that, and then they tell you to go to college, and then you come out of college and you have $50,000 or more in student loan debt. And then you learn that none of that is true. That the jobs don't have to pay you more money. That you won't even be able to find a job half the time that pays you what you're worth. Or the fact that you spent 4 or 5 years going to college to better yourself, to get an education. And that your student loans now due with interest. And when you pay on it, if you're paying the minimum like $200-$300 a month, which you can't even afford, because of the cost of living, that's another whole topic too. So do you see where I'm going with it? Like, and all this is stress. Like, you could just feel the stress eating away at you. Even as I'm talking about it, it's like, holy shit, this is stressful. And so you realize at some point that this is all set up, and this is a setup, because the playing field is so far unbalanced that you can't, even if you try your best, try to make even. That's why you have to branch away on your own and create your own wealth and your own system outside of this system, because this system is not working. So that's what I've learned. That's where I'm at. It's just crazy. They tell you to do all these things, and yet you're still behind, you're still broke, you're still struggling. You're struggling to buy food. One of the most basic things for life, let alone taking a vacation. Forget about taking a vacation. I'm so tired of it. So, you know what? I'm not paying my student loans. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing their game, because I don't care anymore. And you can't ask me to do these things when it's tipped so far in their favor, and that I've been given no chance to even make right. So you've forced me to make this decision. So it's not even a thing where it's like, yeah, you young people just need to get a job and get off your ass. No, it's you've left us with no other option.